Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Lara Ponley. If you're new, welcome, and if you're a subscriber, love you. So today we're doing something a bit different apart from vlogging. I'm currently at home and I just thought I should do a makeup tutorial since you guys loved the last one. I can't stop touching my hair, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just have to play around with something. But yeah, this is the look we're going to be doing today. I was going to do a talk through, but I'm not really in a talking mood, so I'm just going to do a voiceover. I hope you guys learned something. If there's any questions you've got, make sure to comment below. I do reply back, or you can just send me a message on Instagram. If I see it, I will definitely reply. I'm gonna put all the products that I've used in the description bar, so just make sure you check below and see what I used. I did try to show some of the products, but sometimes I forget. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Just a few details about my hair. I've gotten 4 bundles from Share Hair. I did dye them jet black. As you guys can see. They're still super silky and soft, and I just love how thick it is. And I've got a 2x6 HD closure to match, just to give my edges a bit of a break from like frontals and the glue. So yeah, and this is a sew-in. So if you've got a birthday coming up or any special occasion and you'd like to get your hair or makeup done, I actually do have a salon and we're based in Southeast London. Our Instagram's share_glow. I'm going to put it here. So you can send us a DM or just book an appointment online and visit the salon. So yeah.
So the first thing we're going to be doing today is prepping and priming, and today I'm using the e.l.f. Hydro Grip Primer. This is the red one. I actually prefer this one. And then to prep my eyebrows, I'm using the honey, I'm not too sure what it's called, but I'm using this like eyebrow gel, and I like to spray some setting spray in it just to loosen up the product. Then I set my eyebrows using a loose setting powder. I'm using the Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Blondie. And to draw my eyebrows, I like using a brown pencil. I just get these from Nigeria, but you can find them in the hair shop as well. And to define my eyebrows, I'm using a Too Faced concealer in the shade Chai. I like to flatten my brush because it helps me have more control and just get a sharper, cleaner shape. When you're drawing your eyebrows, you want to start from the middle point of the brow and then bring the product to the front so it doesn't look too harsh, and then just bring that product down to your eyelids and blend it out using a dense fluffy brush. The video is moving so quick, but the next step is to set the concealer on your eyelids using the same setting powder that you used on your eyebrows previously, and you just want to press that in. Now we're moving on to foundation, guys. This is currently my favorite foundation. I'm using a NARS Longwear foundation in the shade Macao. Yeah, so I just put a few pumps on my face, and then you want to blend that out using a dense foundation brush. Like, your brush will literally make your foundation, so I recommend buying this brush. I think I got it from Superdrugs. So as you can see, I'm just pushing the foundation into my face. I'm not swiping. If you swipe, you're going to see lines in your makeup. We don't want that. And then to brighten my under eye, actually no, we're concealing my under eye using Too Faced concealer in the shade Chestnut. Put that under my eyes, and then I like to blend it out using a dry beauty blender. I don't like using a wet one because I feel like it picks up all the products. So depending on how I want my makeup, I wouldn't wet the beauty blender. Does that make sense? So yeah, I'm just pushing that in, and then to brighten, I'm using Too Faced in the shade Latte, and I just put that in the inner corner of my eyes. When you're blending out your brightening concealer, you want to focus it mainly on the inner corner. Try not to spread out the concealer because your face is going to look wider and you're just going to bring too much light and focus to your face. And then to contour, I'm using the Huda Beauty I don't really know what this is, but it's in the shade medium, I believe. And if you're not sure where to place your contour, you kind of want to match it up to your ears, like I just showed you guys. So match it up and then just bring the line a bit further down, not all the way down. And then I'm just defining my jaw, my forehead, and obviously my nose. Yeah, when you're defining your nose, you want to use a small fluffy brush. I like using an eyeshadow brush because I just feel like it's just perfect. It doesn't pick up too much product. It's just the right thing for me. I don't think I'm going to do a voiceover again because this is actually so hard. For blush, I'm using this Milani liquid blush. I really like these. I got them from the hair shop and they've been lasting me so long. You just want to place the blush on the highest points of your face, kind of like under your eye. To set my under eye, I'm using the Huda Beauty loose powder in the shade Blondie, and what you want to do is you want to push that powder in. We're not baking yet. You kind of want to push the powder in and set the concealer, and you want to avoid looking down just so you don't get creases in. And we're just going to put the powder everywhere that we put the concealer, so under our eyes, upper lip, under our lip, forehead and nose. Then we're gonna go in with our bronzer. I don't like using contour powder, I prefer using a bronzer, and I'm just using the bronzing shades from this Morphe palette. I think it's discontinued, but honestly you can use like a brown eyeshadow, like literally. So I'm just using those two shades to warm up my face and bring back some color and definition. I'm placing that on the same places that I put the Huda Beauty contour. One thing you have to remember with makeup is everywhere you put cream, you have to set it with powder. So that's what I'm doing right now. Then moving on to defining my nose, I like to bring the bronzer like into my eyebrows, kind of like an eyeshadow, but not all the way. And I just draw the line like what you guys can see. It's kind of hard to explain. To define the cheekbones, I like to reverse contour and I bake this part. And to brighten my under eye, I'm going in with the Huda Beauty loose powder in the shade Pound Cake, and we're just gonna bake. And this really helps to slim the nose down. And for blush, I'm using this blush palette. I bought this in Amsterdam. I don't actually know what it's called, and now it's so dirty I can't even see the name of it, so sorry guys, but honestly you can just use any blusher of your choice, and I like to go in with a lot of blush, as you guys can see. Now we're moving on to my favorite step of makeup, lips. So you want to wipe your lips. I promise you, the reason your lip combo isn't looking good is because you still got foundation on your lips. So literally wipe it off. And then I'm using a brown lip liner. This is in the shade Trendsetter to line my lips, and I'm not too sure what lip gloss this is. I think it's from MUA, and I'm just topping that off with NYX in the shade, I'm not too sure the shade, but it's the really light one. I use about 5 lip glosses, guys. I've got problems. I don't know what the issue is, but I just need every single color on my lip. So when you guys ask me what's my lip combo, I don't actually know because I'm using literally everything I own. But one thing I do know that I do is I always go back over the lip liner with a brown lip gloss. Now to blend out the setting powder, I like to use my foundation brush and just push the powder into my skin. And for the powder under my eyes, I like to use a clean brush. This is from Destiny Beauty. I really recommend this brush. It's literally perfect for under your eyes. When you're blending out the products under your eyes, you want to make sure not to swipe. I'm kind of just tapping the product in, and when I have too much powder on the brush, I just dust it off on my hands and then I tap the rest back in. And then I like to go in with more blush because I feel like when I'm dusting the powder off, like the blusher gets washed out. So I just add a bit more on my cheeks and some on my nose. And now moving on to setting spray, I'm using a one size setting spray. This isn't my personal preference, but it was just there, so I just picked it up. And once you've applied your setting spray, you want to get a clean brush and just push the product in. This will really help your makeup last. That's basically everything summed up. I really do hope this video was beneficial and you guys were able to recreate the look. Send me pictures if you do try it out, and make sure you like, comment and subscribe.
Thank you so much. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe so I can be motivated to do more videos. Love you guys.